Hello there, welcome back to Venice. So, last time we did a little bit of conquest here. A holy war of all things, our first one, which is great. I'm still waiting to die to try and lose the title chief of the Republic, or Serene Doge, as it's officially called. We're also going to continue our wars against, well, these guys. We're going to probably go after this one now, I think. Or we'll have to see here. I'm going to march my troops north, and if the war is done, then we're going after the city here. If not, we're going after this city. Due to the potential Dukes of Albania. Well, I'm not interested in the fact that he has become a Dukes of Albania. Of Aquileia. No, we'll decline. I'll declare war on my own then, since Bavaria is going after Aquileia. We're going to declare a war to seize Narbonne, and we're going to, well, help out here by killing probably some Aquitanian armies. That's the plan. We'll see how that goes out. I'm also going to still try and get those 80 trade posts. That is going to be my main goal as of now, and hopefully we'll get that rather fast, but I can't guarantee that. So we'll just keep on going, keep on building, and see if we can get them before too much time passes. I'll send this guy some more gifts. He's doing, he has a potential of 6 trade posts here, so I'm definitely going to give him cash to build those. He also has finally upgraded his mansion. None of the others have those, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. For now, I'll just keep on, as I said, fighting wars, and I'll probably not build much more. We're going to go over to Feudal Republic, to a feudal state very soon anyways. So we'll see how this plays out. We can do military tech upgrade here, and military organization of all things, and we are going to do that, of course. With that, we get even a bigger retinue. I believe it's, well, a 25% upgrade, which is not bad. 3,500 men. That'll help out a lot. It's not like we've had any trouble in the war so far, but it's still fairly useful to have some extra men. And I won't deny that. So as you can see, we are helping out Bavaria to some extent. I'm dragging out the war. I'm going after the troops rather than anything else. And the reason is, of course, simple. I'm going to attack Bavaria after this war. I kind of need them to win to be able to slow it or lower the truce times. And the easiest way to do that is make sure that Toulouse here, sorry, not Toulouse, Aquitaine, doesn't actually have any troops to contribute to the Bavarian war, and thus they should give up. So I'm going to make peace after Bavaria. Up until that point, we'll just keep on attacking and see if we can make anything out of it. It should be, it will be a little bit long drawn, but it should be fine. As you can see, they want to give up, but we'll decline. And Italy is actually messing about here. Less excommunication. Nope. Positive opinion. So apparently Italy is actually helping them right now. So what we're going to do then, I guess, is just keep on causing trouble here. Siege Aquitaine itself, and hopefully make them desperate enough to give up the war that they're currently fighting with Bavaria. Bavaria should be able to destroy the Italian army, as long as they don't actually join up with anyone else. So it should be fine as long as I keep control of the western border here, so to speak. So I'll keep on fighting the war, and we'll see if we can get what we want out of it. We should be able to. So, the war that Bavaria fought for Aquileia is just done. That means that all war for, well, Narbonne is over, which isn't too much of a surprise, really. We're now going to march onto Bavaria ourselves, and the reason is, once again, simple. We're going to aim at taking Aquileia, at least a city there, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, per se. I'm also at the limit right now, and I'm very tempted to actually bribe or send gifts to these guys, or more gifts. Hope is, of course, I won't use it on the campaign, but rather go ahead, upgrade their houses, anything like that, really, and basically get into a position where we can get those 80 trade posts finished. I'm still kind of far away tech-wise, I believe, to get that next level. Yeah, 900 points. That's going to take a little while. So potentially this is going to take a lot of time, and I think once again I'll try to do most of it offline. Probably there will be a next episode. Will probably just be a episode where I more or less you just get updates about when someone dies, or when basically when I die, and you're going to get them a lot. So I'll probably try to compress 100 years into one episode. Basically, I will not be doing any conquest. What I believe here is that I'll get done with Italy. The fights against the Byzantine Empire are, as you know... Why the hell did he... Yeah, the war's over. Oh, that's why. So So yeah, as you might imagine, the war against the Byzantine Empire has been very uneventful. There is basically not a single challenge there. So I'm pretty sure that I can basically do this without too much fuss about it. So that's the goal. And that is probably what I'll do here. Giulio, you're my spy master. Well, you're hereby ordered to take control of the city of Edina. So yeah, I'm definitely going to probably end up taking, as I said, an episode where I basically get those 80 trade posts. The only thing you really need to do is wait and try to get as many male members of your family in the court as possible, which means you also want the male members of your enemies to survive in order for them to build more trade posts. So you kind of have to do a balanced thing there, but it should be perfectly fine. So I'll keep on playing and we'll see if something interesting happens. Next, planned, not affair really, but event is the war against the Byzantines that will happen, well, rather soon. We'll see if it does. So we have a new Grand Prince of the Byzantine Empire, and that means war. I actually have a claim on Panormos here, and we're going to pull that one. And the simple reason is simple. I'm getting old. The claim needs to be pushed before I die, and as such we're going to push it. I don't expect any big battles here, but we'll see. Other than that, it's 5 more years until my genius son has come of age. There's currently another patriarch who can field about, if I'm not completely wrong, he can have approximately 20 trade posts. Because I've been giving them money and all of them are currently upgrading their palaces. So potentially we can actually get this done, I guess, within this episode, if I keep on dragging it out, and also if I don't die a lot. There's 4 more years now until my genius child is, or the genius grandson that is old enough to actually pull a, how should I put this? It's about, as I said, 4 years until the genius grandson can be awarded designated heir, and he will probably be the one who goes feudal, especially as things are looking now. All that really remains is to build a ton of trade posts, and once we've done that, I guess everything is virtually done. So we'll keep on doing that, and we'll see if I can get it done rather soon, or sooner rather than later. The only thing else I might advise for other people trying to do this is build your own trade posts as far away as possible. I'm pretty sure that would be a good way to, well, this might actually be the one, attractive and genius. Could be useful. We'll have to see. He does have 2 good traits there. Which is a lot of Burgundy. Not really that interesting for us. But yeah, as I said, try and build your trade posts far away in order, first of all, it'll be cheaper for everyone else to build their trade posts. But secondly, you'll be able to probably have your vassals build more. So that's great. So yeah, people don't... I've become arbitrary over the years. Not really that surprising, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, as you can see, the war is basically over. The Byzantines can really stand up to me, and that is fairly good. Other than that, not really much else to report. I'm getting old, which is not surprising. I've remarried, once again. The wife was old, didn't really notice that, which is kind of bad. I've had 2 kids. One during a, well, tumble, and another one at, well, another scene, so to speak. It seems I'll have to actually march up and release that siege, or basically fight here. We'll do whatever comes first. Yeah, this war is practically over, as you can see. They only have 8,000 men here, so it should be perfectly fine here. That's not the kid. Is this a kid? That's not the kid either. Where's the kid? Where's the genius kid? This is the genius kid. It's actually 5 years, so I'm kind of off. Oh, almost 4. But it's starting to look good, so we'll see how it turns out. Should be interesting. So, unfortunately, I did die before this guy actually turned, well, old enough, which is kind of bad, but I guess it's perfectly fine. Senado Candiano has been out to new Serene Doge. The event, or the achievement didn't fire right now, which I guess is perfectly fine, but it's going to be a little bit troublesome. I'm a little bit unsure if I'm still in charge of said kid that I wanted to be heir. I'll have to check. I believe it's not that guy. Is it my... actually my... Oh, yeah, it's actually him. So we're going to put ourselves in charge of him, because that's the best way, I think. And we're going to try and make ourselves be elected the next Serene Doge. Unfortunately, as I said, this did not fire the achievement, although as far as I know, I have completed everything that I need. which is kind of annoying. Still, they're still not building trade posts. They do have the money to do so, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of annoying. But I guess I don't really have a choice. I'll not use a not use someone that could easily die here as I'll put them in charge, so to speak. Positive now, I can declare war on both the Byzantine Empire, but also Bavaria. No, I can actually not declare war on Bavaria. The guy in charge will have to do that for me. But at least I'll save up economy points and all that. So let us get the campaign fund up, so we actually become in charge of the Republic. Sacrificing a lot of cash, not really that much of a problem per se. This guy will probably die soon, and this guy will then be who I put in charge. So hopefully, as I said, they'll be building some stuff for it. The Tradinica family is not doing well to the detriment of the Republic as a whole. As such, I consider it my duty as a Doge to get him back on the feet. Regretfully, this means to grant them a few of your many trade posts. I'm sure you understand what the necessity of this matter. Potentially, yeah, this is actually not a bad thing per se. The Tribunos here, if they give me probably just Padua and Treviso, so I'll lose 2 trade posts. I guess that's fine, really. Let's see if I die. Yeah, I lost 2 trade posts, and I think that would I hand it to Tradinica here? Actually, it looks that way. There, to some extent, things got a little bit more, well, equal. Yeah, I've actually handed over to Tradinica family, which I actually have no problems with whatsoever. So what we're going to do then is get some more trade posts built, I guess, and I should probably not build someone that close. It's not over trade post limit. So yeah, I need some more male family members in my family, and then we'll build more trade posts, so not the worst thing that could happen. We will probably, as I said, try and get ourselves in charge of the Republic. I will probably plot to kill this guy when that time comes, potentially try and assassinate. But we'll have to see. 70 years old. I only need him to live for 3 years. It's not a horrible, horrible situation, and hopefully I can get myself killed before that time. Apparently, I should have declared war on, I guess we'll give him patronage, and we'll declare war on this guy here. Yeah, of course, since I'm not in charge of the Republic anymore, I can't actually seize anything, which is a problem per se. I'm going to fabricate claims at least, and we're also going, I think, to get coins from here. Can I put this as my capital as well? I can't, apparently. Well, that's too bad. But yeah, I'm going to keep on doing stuff, and we'll see if it actually pays off in any way whatsoever. I kind of have my doubts, but we'll figure it out very soon. We'll see how it goes. So, here you can see here, my Siglio came of age. He's a Grey Eminence, 29, 10, 12, 19, and 16. This is a, well, wonder kid, so he's going to be the designated heir. Can't really see anyone outdo him as such. And we're also going to have to, I think, invest probably a bit more cash here to make sure that someone as young as him actually get elected. So we'll have to see here, how much is the age factor here, 2006. I'm probably going a little bit overboard here. But once again, as you can see here, oh, I'm the expected heir, and then he is my heir. So that was kind of my stupid button just went on. Let's just say that. What we're going to do now is, of course, try and assassinate our current chief here, Doge Scenario. Don't want to just go straight out assassinate. I think we can try. So he did actually die here, and I assassinated him and inherited, and apparently people didn't actually care too much about that. I might get murdered myself here, so we're going to invest a lot in my campaign fund to get in charge of Venice again. And I think I'm going to actually do another thing too, set up an anti-pope. Reason is actually very simple, and that reason is if I set up an anti-pope, I'll know for sure if the achievements work or not, which kind of is something that I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit concerned that they do actually not work, so I kind of want to check that out, I guess you could say. Put in Byzantine Empire over a princess. That's kind of interesting. Guess we'll go ahead then. Guess it's his daughter or something. Potentially then I could hope for a claim, but I would doubt that would happen. So we'll see what happens here. I can improve my martial ability, which is fine. What I think what we will do, however, is fight the Byzantines as much as we can. Claim Messena. We're going to do that first. And we are going to keep on fighting the Byzantines and probably just do assassinations to get it going fast. The reason for that is, as I said, very simple. By doing that, I'll be able to check whether or not some of the achievements are actually working. Independence faction is actually rather strong, but it's just 3 counts. I wouldn't actually say it's strong, it's easily destroyed. But I forgot about tournament, it doesn't matter. As I said, I will probably just switch between Byzantines to allow the 16-year-old to take over. He is fairly good, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem per se. So yeah, I'll aim to do that, and we'll see how things play out. I'll also probably set up an anti-pope and allow him to take the papacy, just to check if it actually works. And also, I believe that's a good way to get cash, because the anti-pope will love you once it becomes pope. So yeah, I'll test that next episode, and we'll see how that works. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like really. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye.